Well, hey there, folks, and welcome to yet another Doom P-Wad. This time around, we're checking out a level called FLAT-692, made by Kean, who happens to be a University at Article Comp Science student. This is our level, which was originally intended to be a simple copy of our FLAT. Our FLAT proved to be very boring, so I added a subterranean section. This does not have to be explored to complete the level. There were some areas that were specifically added for deathmatch play, but these do not detract from single-player mode. Our flat number is 692. This is not version 6.92. Okay, so this also has additional credits to Mark Mitchell, who is the ultraviolence beta tester, Angela Emerson for Hurt Me Plenty, and Jason Quinn for Don't Hurt Me. Okay, so yeah, deathmatch is more fun than cooperative, but both exist, as well as single player. Definitely have difficulty settings, and it replaces with, one of the demos with a short one, though it doesn't really matter too much for us. It took many moons for him to make this one, people. Very important you knew that. Many moons. He makes Smoke Mirror. Okay, so we use DU 5.1, 5.21, and IDBSP10. That's interesting. Another BSP program. Okay, known bugs. It is possible to see a small flash of sky below the mountains when standing on a window ledge. Okay, I'm prepared to live with this, as I really wanted a small fence rather than a tall one. The cell pack that appears in the largest room is not a bug. I know how to stop the effect, but decided not to. No idea what he's talking about, but who cares? Yeah. Other than that, really, that's pretty much everything. He also has a hint of like an unencoded, weird cryptic message, which really doesn't help anyone either. Well, that's it. Okay, we've done it. Time to play some Doom, because, well, we're here to shoot things, obviously. Obviously we're here to shoot things, so maybe we're not. I don't know. What are you here for, people? So here's a guy's house. Another person who made an image of his house. Because reasons. Okay, invisible wall. Yeah, this is gonna feel a lot like Doom 2 now, isn't it? So as you can see, we have a little area over here. This fence is gonna block us off, is it? Oh, never mind. Okay. But it isn't over here. As you see, we can enter the house from this side. Or, well, we can continue around. Says this. Anyway, what's this about? Uh-oh. Oh my god, there's a freaking cyber demon! Oh god! Oh god, this is a bad idea! This is a bad idea! Oh god! Okay, panic. We need to find something to kill the cyber demon. Oh, here's some rockets. Let's see. We need to find weaponry now. I don't have time to mess around now, people. Is this a switch or what the? This is a weird switch. What did I just do? What did I just do? I don't know what I just did. I heard something lower. Should I be panicking? This is some weird bathroom. Well, this is painful, and I'm gonna die now. Yeah. Okay, now we're back to trying to figure out what in God's name I'm doing here. That was weird. I don't know what that button did, people. It sounds like it lowers something in here, maybe? I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. As you see, this has chain gun. Oh, I see. It lowers this. Good to know. Oh, secret! What's this? Another button. Huh. I'm a bit confused, but I shall leave this area to further investigation. Why did I miss this? I can't miss this. This would be bad. Well, let's use this time to exterminate these two demons. So this is the general idea of this map, as you can see. Okay, now we can kill the things coming around this corner to kill me. Excuse me. Wish there was a way to easily mute my mic, but there isn't, so you have to hear me cough. Quick, in here! What, is there anything in here to kill demons with? No, not really. Just a chair. Great. Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me! Okay, he's dead. Phew! Okay, we need this now. They're not letting me off easy, are they? Owie! Bloody things, they don't let me rest. No rest for the living, is there? See, it's just been non-stop things trying to kill me. And they're opening doorways to make it even worse for me. Ooh, a plasma gun! This is a bit of justice. Okay, is everyone going to be happy with me? I would like the ability to actually explore for a few seconds without, you know, everything trying to kill me. Well, he's not being nice to me now, is he? Come on! Stop opening doorways! This is what happens when you make a nice tight area. You cause everything to open up doorways and try and kill you. Okay. I think I can actually breathe for a few seconds. We can only hope, people. Nothing in the immediate vicinity. It looks like we're going to have to spam walls to find secrets, so that's going to be pretty garbage. Especially since I can't really think with all these things trying to kill me. Which is another problem. My life is filled with these problems. Okay, well, that really didn't help much of anything, now did it? At least now we have an idea where we are. Now, there is a button here that I don't know what it leads to. What's the point of this? You guys aren't helping! Okay, at least now we should be able to actually breathe for a few seconds. Be nice though. Not the thing's trying to murder me. Okay. And now we don't have any ammo again. Well, this is productive. Not really sure what's going on here. There's a button here. What's the point of this? Wait, what's the point of this, people? Huh. What if I press the button way down here? Yes! Aha! Secret! Okay, so we got some plasma gun ammo. That was the point of all this. At least we figured it out. Now the question is, well, where do I go from here? I see. Another thing I need to shoot at. You see, you have 3 doorways and 3 keycards. First one, Raises something that I can't really mess with right now. So I don't really want to play with it. So at this point, I have way too much going on. That sounds interesting. You know what? Let's not hit any buttons right now. Let's just explore so that way I can actually kill some stuff. So right now, I feel like I'm constantly doing stuff and then pressing the wrong buttons and having to regret it. So I want to move around a little bit. Oh, wait. I see. So this gets lowered, and that way you can cross here. That makes life a little bit easier. Okay, now I actually have the ability to move around a little bit. They're immediately dying. Now, there's still lots of secrets. Not really sure they all are. But as you see, we're somewhere. Okay, time to try and kill the cyber demon. This could be interesting. But it's worth it, right? Well, I am not really sure, but there's a cyber demon. He's gonna die. You know what? Maybe it's not a wise idea because there's also lots of areas I can't move around here, and there are 4 buttons. Sounds like I lowered something in here. Aha! Backpack! That gives me a little bit more ammo to pick up. You know, even if I don't really get the ammo. But, what's I need? Wait, there's more buttons out here. What's these do? Oh, this is the other one. That's not really a good thing, but makes sense. One would be a trap. What's this one do then? I see. Way into this pit area. Convenient enough. Not really sure what the point of this area is, but, well, it's an area. Now, another thing to note is that if you come back here and press the red button, you should apparently do something over there. So now I can actually see what's going on. Aha! Secret! Worth it. Totally worth it, people. So as you see, that's really what this area was about. Now we have the blue key card, which is yet another key card to do stuff with. The question is what? What have I not done that I could do with the blue key card? Sounds like a door open this side or something like that. I don't really know what I just did. Aha! This wasn't open before. And now I don't know what I just did. Huh. Well, that's awkward to say the least. I don't know what that button just did. I could have literally just done anything. Yeah. You know what? I'd like to know what I just did, people. There's a mystery button, and I don't know what it does. What's the point of this button? No idea. There is, of course, a teleporter area. Let's go check out the teleporter and see where it takes me. It takes me to a random area in hell! I see. I'm surrounded by yellow doorways now. Okay, I don't know what that does. So I can trigger it numerous times, this button. Not sure what's going on. But here's the gold key card. That's a start. I see, you want to go backwards. As weird as that sounds. Completely useless empty room. I heard you guys. I don't know where you are, but I heard you. Do you want to hurt me? Okay, the lesson here is do not mess with those doorways. Those doorways are bad. They hurt you. They will hurt you, and they will kill you. Another button. Secret. Oh, this is a thing. Not sure where this goes, but, it's not where it was before. Can we make it across and to kill things behind the walls? I think we're behind the walls. Sweet. Very good indeed to kill that stuff. Because otherwise, as you see, it gets very, very painful. Oh! Here's a random alcove. Ooh, where does this go? Just make sure this is not a secret. It's not a secret, okay. I make sure. Some random alcove. Oopsie daisy, I didn't mean to do that. Oh god! It ticked off, people. So as you see, that's kind of how you get there. You also can come up here now, of course. Up in this little area. Because it's entirely safe. I see, some more stuff trying to kill me. What a very useless and pointless dead end. Sounds like I just solved something. Not sure what I just did. Huh. Seems like I lowered another secret area. This is rather weird indeed, but whatever. I found a secret area. Now there is this, which leads somewhere else, of course. And I have no idea where in God's name I am. I see. More deadly things trying to hurt me. You know, I could use more ammo, game. Kind of running low over here. Just a couple things trying to hurt me. Oh, well, thank you very much for hurting your friend. I nearly didn't see you there, so... By golly, thanks, y'all. Ooh, secret. Computer auto map. Very worth it indeed. I don't have to play spam every freaking wall anymore. Thank God for that, because as you see, it's very easy to have to play that Blade game. So as you see, now we just play, kill everything, and make them all die a horrible death. So this looks like an area. If you can figure out how to open it. Of course, there's buttons everywhere, too. So, yeah, we shall just have to wander around aimlessly and see what happens. I see it. So there's a staircase up. Seems I've unleashed one of these doorways. At least at the end of the day, everything is dead. More punks trying to make me die. God, I hate things that try to make me die. I have to run around and try and find the things hidden around the map now. So as you see, a lot of doorways just open up. Make you run around a little bit like a chicken with a head cut off. Okay, well this is another secret. 8 secrets. Sweet! Okay, let's start heading back this way. Now I did hear a teleporter. Howie! Sounds like more stuff trying to trap me. Oh goody. Just when you thought it was all over. More punks spawn into the world. You see, this is where a majority of the stuff remaining is, so they can't really last that much longer now, can they? So this doorway's now open. Aha! And here's the other one. So right now we have a bunch of alcoves revealed to us. A much cleaner area, which is definitely nicer. Oh look, a secret collection, people! Yay! Rip and tear everything to shreds. Tear everything, make it dead. This is gonna be something. I see indeed. Collected a lot of secrets, people. We're down to just needing 2. Okay, and we have 2 buttons here. Huh. Well, that's terrible! Okay, thank God. For a minute, I was worried I was permanently locking myself out of something. So this is the exit? No, it's a lie. The entire bloody thing is a lie. Where in God's name am I? I'm a bit confused, people. Trying to figure out where I am, where I came from, what's going on, anything at the moment. Here is the teleporter back. And here's another little tiny secret area. I'm not really sure when this opened up, but it's here! It's a thing! It's here and always will be. So as you can see, plenty of little tiny secret areas. Not sure what this is about. So as you see, we've managed to kind of interconnect things. Yeah, wait, this isn't the way up to there. Then how in God's name did I get up there? Well, I come down this narrow tunnel down here. We can get to the area with this. Oh wait, this is the same bloody area. Well, I've been going around in circles. Good to know that. Okay, now what? Well, there is this yellow door here. This is a totally useless yellow door area. Why even have this? Saw a blue room or something off one of the sides. Yeah, how do you get up there? It looks like... I don't know. How do you get up there? Must be a way around or something here, people. We're going to need to play around or something like that. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm trying to think. So, first of all, we need to kill the cyber demon, of course. There is that. Killing the cyber demon does nothing, but it feels exhilarating for some reason. I'm assuming this is the exit right here. Of course, it still begs the question of exactly how you trigger it. I wonder if it's almost a co-op exit. You know, it wouldn't surprise if it was a Blade co-op headset. Then again, it might just need to be you stand here and a lower. Yeah. It's very tight confines that we're working with. He doesn't really move around too much. So it makes it kind of hard to shoot at him. Imagine if I kill him. The exit area will go or something. Or everybody just dies. That's possible too. Owie. Then we just strafe. Constantly watch where he is. And there he is, dead. Dead like all the rest. Well, this was a completely pointless area. Why did I do this again? Okay, now what? There's still that blue area, something like that, that's secret. Up there. How does one get up there? Where is that? I'm trying to think, is that like outside the house bounds or something? I have to like go back in here? Trying to think exactly where I'm going. Yeah. Figuring out directionals and all that fun stuff. Well, this still isn't the right direction. Where am I going? There's gotta be a way to where I'm trying to figure out where I'm going. But yeah, I'm not seeing the way at all. Like, this is all down here. This is not... Unless, of course, that corridor up there goes back further. Okay. So you want to travel up this way. From here, you go down here. Oh yeah, there was this. How does one open this? You know, this might be part of the problem right here. Well, there is this one mysterious switch right here. You press this and run it. No. How does one lower this thing? What does this even do? Am I following red herrings? Guy fish. I mean, where haven't I been? What am I eating here? Is there a trigger or? That's a door. I'm trying to think. If I do this, does it work? No. It's like this alcove's supposed to just lower. This isn't even the secret. This is literally just a little small area that's supposed to be triggered or something like that. That's really weird. Yeah, because it's not even a secret. It's not an area I'm supposed to trigger or find or anything. It's literally just a small area with a couple enemies. Am I not, like, hitting it right? Is there, like, a wall I need to hit nearby, or yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm starting to wonder if this is broken, because it's very, very likely this could be broken, because, like I said, I don't even think this is the secret. And if it's not the secret, then it's completely pointless to me. Let's see here. Where am I looking at? Oh, this. No, this is flagged as a secret. But then how? How indeed is the question. What triggers this? I don't see anything, people. It's weird. This is very strange indeed. It's suggesting... That doesn't make sense, though. Okay, we need to go back to the maze area of a lot of the different alcoves or whatnot and check out that area again. Because it's saying there's a switch over there that's supposed to do it, but I could have sworn I hit all the switches. Did I forget one? Honestly, that's the problem, is that if you forget a switch, how in God's name is supposed to remember this stuff? Like, it's suggesting... Oh yeah, this switch. Like, I was supposed to remember this. Way over here. And supposedly, this is supposed to be a secret, looks like. Based on what they said. But as you see, it's not a secret. Let me actually make sure. Is this supposed to be the secret? I think it is. I believe I saw the secret tag on one of them. Which is pretty good to know, because, as you see, we're not getting secret right now, is there? And so therefore, we'll have already figured out right away, yep, that's the secret. It right there, it blade points to it, it's the secret. And for some reason, it's not triggering. Right here, it's supposed to claim it or something like that. Even with no clip on, it doesn't claim this thing. So, that's absolute garbage. Also, it doesn't explain where the items are. There's still an item missing in this map, actually. Is that supposed to be by the exit switch area? Actually, yeah, how does one get to the exit? You see, there's still plenty in the exit. That would explain a lot. So yeah, there's still the exit. Then, of course, there's another missing item. What in God's name is going on? I'm missing all this bloody stuff. Like I said, it's like I'm missing... Unless you're supposed to press a switch and then run out. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's try and press the switch, time it across, and see if that works. That would be pretty nice indeed, but I don't imagine it's working. But we can try. Run out the window out here. And nothing. So how does one trigger this? That's it. I really don't know. Because if it's not that time switch, what does that bloody time switch do? I mean, like I said, I've hunted around the entire map. The time switch has been, like, driving me crazy. It's really the biggest problem here. Is it's condescending me the entire bloody time by constantly, you know, being there and not working. Wait, no, it's supposed to raise a 4 there, but we already did that, didn't we? So wait, is it a totally useless switch? Okay, that doesn't make any sense then. This is getting less and less clear as we look at more and more. It's really becoming quite the Russian doll puzzle, isn't it? That doesn't really help us. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out exit. Where does one... Huh? That makes less sense. What it's saying is that there's a button here. Wait, what? This makes less and less sense as I see it. You need to lower the wall for the cyber demon to appear. Yeah! Like, I'm supposed to know that? Really? You're literally supposed to spam any wall around this area and somehow figure that out. I'm done, people. That was the thing right there. I don't even know. Well, that's a weird oddity indeed. You're literally supposed to right-click this wall here, and somehow that's supposed to do it. Okay, it looks like actually I forgot that closet. That would probably explain what the rest stuff is. One enemy, one item, and there's a missing closet this way. Right over here. Aha! Well, this is the enemy, but where's the item? Okay, this is... Oh, this is the last secret. Then why did the other one say it was a secret? That doesn't make any sense. And there still is a question of where the last bloody item is. I mean, didn't we explore everywhere on the map? I mean, we found all the secrets. So, why am I still missing an item? Let me guess. Random health vials somewhere floating outside the map. Yeah, that's a problem. It could very well be that. I mean, we just saw something whereby we had to right-click the middle of a random section of floor in a completely random area in this world, and we're supposed to believe that this item's actually acquirable. Yeah, you can see why I'm losing faith, people. I was thinking maybe things aren't going to be broken anymore. Maybe things are going to be better. But then all of a sudden, yeah, this isn't totally broken. It's functional, but where's this item? Why haven't I seen it? I mean, like I said, where haven't I been? At this point, you know, there's no secrets. There's no anything that I'm missing here. You know, like, no clip around and look at the weird edges, because I'm really thinking it's going to be somewhere stupid. It's going to be somewhere floating outside the bloody level, because that's how these things bloody work. It just loves doing that, people, and we can't prove to ourselves without a doubt that it's one way or the other. Huh. Now the question is, where is it? Yeah, this is not going well. I mean, it has to be somewhere, right? This way, I almost want to look around, but I don't know where to even begin. Do you see it changes weird height levels? That definitely isn't progressive. Yeah. Like I said, these stupid health vials, and that could of course be a problem, but I don't see anything. I don't see like a flash and armor bonus, health vial, anything, and there's plenty of hidden areas. I just don't get what I'm missing here. Huh. Well, let's continue rotating around and looking for this stupid thing. I mean, like I said, it's only one of them. It's always one of them. Like I said, but we haven't seen a broken thing in a while. So I'm still trying to have faith in this, that it works. It's just being really, really weird. Oh. Okay. I don't know how on earth we missed that. It's blatantly lying in our bed. I don't know how in God's name I managed to miss this one. Well, that stinks. Alright, let me get out of here. So, yeah, one more level done. So, this level is a lot like, what's the name of that level? the there was a level out there that had it was the first one with a custom music track. I'm trying to remember the name of it, but it was in like late April, and it used the same sky as forests. Let me see here. We can look it up quickly. Um, but it reminds me a lot of that because it's basically my house type of level, red brick outside, basically a lot of interconnected rooms, and then some really weird arbitrary secrets. Like, what was going on with the secrets this time? We had to, like, spam random walls half the time. Then we had to click that random section of floor to get there. Yeah, I don't really have any regrets or whatnot for looking at this thing because of that one thing. Some of these I probably should have known and whatnot. If I had, noticed a little bit more of the button, but I didn't have exactly the best luck there. Let's see here. Death UNM1, that was it. Yeah, this is very much like Death UNM1, the sequel to that. And it feels just as kind of cluttered and just as boring as that. Yeah, the infiltration maps are kind of a good idea. I tend to like them, but when they're like this and feel so house maps are almost done overdone to the point of boringness. Like, we see way too many of these. I just mentioned that one example, but there was also one in like early May or so that was a lot like this as well, with that basement area, and then you had that button, that like slim area. But maybe if that one button didn't like constantly trigger on and off, and I don't even remember actually doing anything in the course of this level. I don't even think it did anything. So I still am persistent on that. Maybe I forgot, but I don't think I did. I think it didn't even do anything. As I don't recall having a lower anywhere when I went to that teleporter. So yeah, it's just a random button that does absolutely nothing. Amazing. Then there's that, like I said, a button that does, something, but is completely invisible. And is in the middle of a random section of floor in the middle of the world in a place that you never expect to right click. Which is absolutely terrible as well. Like I said, I should probably notice the secret. That would have been nice. The item, I did at least find that last enemy or something, which is something, and it was finding the secret as well, but, it would have been nice if I had, been able to say I, got the other stuff, but at a certain point you just get frustrated with the bloody thing. Like I said, once I saw that broken, way that button was, I just can't trust this level. That's kind of the problem. Once you see something starting to tip off and starting to be shaky, you just cannot trust the level anymore. And usually it works, in my favor or against my favor. Or, yeah, it's kind of all over the place on what exactly happens. But this time around, it really wasn't that big of a deal. The way I said, it was more paranoia than anything. But at the same time, you just cannot trust certain levels. So certain levels are better than others in that regard. But this was another long one as well. Like I said, he tried making that whole suburban area, which, as he said, isn't necessary for completion at all. You really could just like go around at the front. You don't even have to enter the house to complete anything here. But that suburban area was really lengthy and really dull. It was just a bunch of brown corridors. Yeah, that was pretty terrible design for a suburban area. You're supposed to be making a town. It didn't seem anything like a town. It was just brown corridors of nothingness. I mean, at least make a sewer or something. It didn't look like a sewer. It didn't have any nukage floors, nothing like that. It was like he went for no ambience whatsoever in that area and somehow called that suburban. Yeah, no wonder it was like a very dull, boring area. Had a bunch of hidden areas in there, which in order to find it, you had to spam every wall to find that computer auto map in the first place. Yeah, this just had a lot of flaws at its basis. It's a lot like other maps we've been checking out recently, in the fact that it's long and takes a while to get through the whole thing. But then you have the flaw that a lot of things become spam fests. And at the same time, it was like, combat was alright. We had that Cyber Demon fight at the end and whatnot. And the nice combative area at the beginning. But most of it was pretty drawn out because of the long corridors, because you had to have small alcoves with everything in there. Which is nice. The small alcoves can be nice if used as traps, but at a certain point, it kind of got overdone. And because there were so many of them, the enemies got so scared that it became so easy to eliminate them all. The level ended up becoming a lot simpler than it should have because things were so spread out. If anything, this is a good argument for why you should never make a large level and then only throw in like 100 enemies throughout the entire thing. You know, you have to kind of proportion everything, and if you make a larger level, you have to throw in like the 300 enemies or something like that, like we used to saw. I don't actually know what's going on with that. We used to see things whereby we would see like 200, 300 enemies. Now we're only seeing things with like 100 enemies a pop. I don't know. It seems like, you know, you would think they were getting bigger and bigger, but then all of a sudden we started detracting for some reason. I'm not really sure what's going on. So, yeah, a level with a bunch of annoying secrets. There were secrets everywhere in this level, and not really much worth in the first place. It was pretty much a My House level, which was pretty much doomed for disaster at the get-go. It did have some nice furnishings like a lot of these My House levels, but honestly, the other ones were smaller, simpler, you could get through a lot quicker, and didn't have a bunch of frustrated wall spamming in it. So, yeah, needless to say, this was one of the more annoying ones. I probably prefer, like, Death E1M1 over this, because at least that one has a custom music track. That one has some different boxes and different style rooms. That one it does have some secret hidden areas that are annoying on its own as well, but it's a lot less common than this one was. At least it wasn't like a mandatory exit area like this one was. So, yeah, needless to say, not exactly the best levels we've been seeing lately, and it just kind of continues along the trend we've been seeing in June, whereby everything is pretty generic. So, yeah, not that great of a level, but I digress. Hey, probably a little bit more subpar than what we've been seeing lately, but still not in the realm of absolutely terrible. It just was mostly genericness with some minor flaws throughout the entire thing, which does make it somewhat bad, but not utterly, you know, one of the worst things to play. It's not, you know, nowhere near the puzzle levels or some of the horrible stuff we've been seeing. Though I guess you could say in its own right that it is, because it's kind of following the grain of what we've been seeing, instead of trying its own unique thing. If you notice, that seems to be another problem. It seems like a lot of levels lately haven't been really going for its own direction. It feels like they're just going for genericness now and trying to do basically what everyone else is doing, to the point that everything just starts feeling like we've already done it. And yeah, we've seen a lot of house levels, we've seen a lot of brown corridors, and it feels like just nothing new. And that's kind of problematic at a period whereby we're starting the ability to get a lot of custom textures, the ability to throw all this stuff together in WADs, we're getting the ability to store a lot more than we could in the past. So why is it that all this is happening? It feels like we're going backwards instead of forwards here. Like I said, where we have the ability to throw all this custom stuff and build a whole complex thing up. A lot more than we could back in April, for sure. And we're not getting it. We're instead just getting a bunch of generic levels that make us think it's in early May or something like that. Like, you know, honestly, late May had better maps than this stuff had. You know, like, you know, you look at like something like, oh god, what was the name of that map? But Invasion, that was it. And Invasion had a lot of complexity, a lot going on. Now that was made by a team, but it showed that people could put a lot of investment into different stuff. The Mountain of Fire and Dead Base. Those showed, you know, that there was a lot of custom textures thrown into your whole thing, and you could build a story up in the middle of your actual level. These levels were trying new things. And now we hit June, and we have a bunch of stuff that's doing the exact same thing every time, and I just cannot really praise it. In any way, do I not really feel this is a great direction? So hopefully things start going in the right direction. Like I said, at least things are more stable than they were in the past, but it's still not better in terms of thematic or actually drawing your interest. Anyway, I'm done here. Thank you very much all for watching, people. It's been Adventure, and I shall see you all next time!